So now that you understand what your assignment is, it's time to start building the list. So this is an example here. We're going to start adding company names to this company name column. Now, a couple of things to note. Where are you going to get these company names? You're going to look under the lead pools column to get that. And in this case, you'll see that I've provided you with a link to a specific website. Now, all you're really going to do is come in here, and whatever your lead pool might be is copy and paste the names. Another thing to keep in mind is if under the assignments tab, it says, let's say it says will provide, for example. If that's the case, I'll already have filled in this company names column. But when that doesn't happen, you're going to need to go and do this manually. Now, a couple things to keep in mind is, and I believe this will work here, given this one is in list form, you can actually come in here and it looks like it lets you paste them. Now, what we really want to do though is I do want you to go through this list and just make sure that everything looks right. And what I mean by that is you don't want any, you want to make sure capitalization is correct. You want to make sure that, if there's like an LLC in there, for example, let's say company LLC, make sure you remove LLCs, Inc., anything like that, just so it's the name of the company. And also with capitalization. So it's tricky, right? Because we're using email. And really what that means is we're having a conversation with the person. So, for the most part, like for this is a great example, Billy Jealousy. We want it to look like that. BioHilux, we want it to look like that. For most of these brands, I would say almost all these brands, Burberry. You want to make sure that it looks conversational, because how it shows in this column is exactly how it's going to go into the email. So even this one, 1+1, skincare. So the goal here is we just want to make sure that the capitalization is all correct. We remove the words LLC, incorporated, things like that. Now this Bow Laboratory, now one thing to keep in mind is if you're not sure, Google it. If you're not sure, Google it. Bow Laboratory Skincare. Now we can see when we go to their actual website, up here it says Bow. So I would use what it shows at the top of the screen more so than their logo. So this one I would change to Bow Laboratory. And one thing, just one rule of thumb is if you're not sure, just format it like normal, right? Like Bronzed Envy, say you're not 100% sure, just format it like you would a proper name. But that's pretty much it. Oh, one other thing to keep in mind too is from some lead pools, when you copy and paste, it'll give you like weird formatting. So we do want to make sure that it's, we don't have any that are like huge sizes or anything like that. So if you hold Control plus Shift plus V, or on a Mac, it would be Command Shift V. It'll just, it'll just give you like the normal formatting. So come in here, make sure everything's formatted correctly, and next step will be in the next video.